All right, questions.
Okay, we've got some questions for you. This is Tammy, who says, is it wrong to drink a glass of beer or wine socially?
Tammy, I don't see anything wrong with social glass of wine, glass of beer. But the question is, in your heart, do you feel convicted? And the Bible says whatever is not of faith is sin. So the other thing is your example. You're a Christian. So you take one glass of wine, and people on the table around you know you're a Christian, so you're having one glass, but they're going to drink a bottle. Yeah. And so through your freedom, you can result in the downfall of somebody else. So it is their lack of faith that restricts you. That restricts your freedom. But beyond that, you know, Jesus Christ, well, people don't agree, but it's true. He changed water into wine, the real stuff. And at a wedding, huh?
The real deal.
The real deal, yeah. All right.
Okay, this is a video who says, I was watching a report on TV about bees. A man said that a bee sting can be good for you. I didn't understand. Then last night the Lord told me, ask Pat Robertson. Yeah. So Pat, how can a bee sting be good for you?
Well, it sets up within your body a certain response that would be beneficial for something like arthritis. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, they actually use bee stings for that,
sure
don't
they do. Well,
yeah.
they do, because it sets up in your body an immune response to that bee sting, and the immune response is good for healing certain diseases, especially arthritis. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't just go out and get yourself stung, because you can get in problems, and especially if you have you get what's called anaphylactic shock, and it can be very painful. Just one bee sting if you're wrong.
If you have a problem
but
that's
the bee stings, that's what's good. That's what it does. It builds up in your body a reaction, I mean, an immunity that works especially in arthritis. All right, what else?
This is Shannon, who says, there's a man running for mayor in my town. I like his policies. However, he's a committed atheist. Would it be wrong for me to vote for him?
You use the term committed. That means he's an open advocate of atheism. And I don't think you want somebody in charge of your city who openly advocates atheism. So, I mean, somebody else may disagree, but if that's your feeling, if you know that's what he stands for, and he's a committed, active atheist, then he will be doing everything he can to promote atheistic policies in your city government. Yeah. Not a good thing.
And in the day we live in, as we've seen in the news today, sometimes taking away the freedoms of others.
Thomas Jefferson, remember, you write this down, Thomas Jefferson said, I would not have an atheist in my cabinet because they don't honor oaths to God.
Wow.
Well, that was Jefferson, Declaration of Independence, not Pat Robertson.
Yeah.
Jefferson, okay, go on.
Okay, this is not Pat Robertson, but Pat, who says, my daughter married a guy who can't hold a job. He would rather play on his computer all day instead of working. They have only been married for 1 year. My daughter's getting frustrated. Does she have a right to leave him?
From a Bible standpoint, no. I don't see that as a ground. But it's going to be terribly painful. I don't know what to do. I mean, unless you play the role of constructive desertion, but I don't think he's deserted her. So I hate to say, you know, folks, you make the decision. You know, nobody forced you to get married. Nobody forces you to get married to somebody, and you ought to take your time. Yeah. What else?
That's all the time we've got for today, speaking of taking your time, but we'll do some more tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, how the power of forgiveness can help heal cancer and other diseases. The power of forgiveness. And we leave you today with these words from 1 Peter 5:7. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. Well, that's all the time we've got. Remember, the telephones are available all day long, 1-800-759-0700 for your prayer requests, people who've accepted the Lord. Whatever we can do for you, we're there for you. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.